about right now. We know there have been similar dry patterns in the past.
But do they happen in cycles? Kevin Orpurt explains more.
As we find ourselves in the midst of the worst drought in more than 50 years, we beg the question, is our sun somehow responsible? And if so, can we find a pattern? We look at sunspot numbers, an active sun. And look at this. We've traced back to the 1930s, when the average number of sunspots during the 30s, 150. Then in the 1940s, it dropped to only 10 for an average sunspot number. Back in the 50s, up to 200 sunspot numbers, and of course we had record-setting heat and drought during those years. Then in the 60s, we dropped to 50 sunspots, in the 70s to just 20 sunspots. Remember the blizzard of 78? Then in the 1980s, we go up to 200 sunspots, and we had the drought of 88. In the 90s and early 2000s, only 20 or 10 average sunspots per year. Remember the ice storm we had and the floods and the very inclement weather? And then all of a sudden we now spike to more than 200 sunspots as we get into the 2010s and now into 2012, and again we find ourselves in drought. So the next question is, based on what we've researched, will the next big drought be in the year 2037? If so, we'll be here to let you know about it. For Storm Team 10, I'm Kevin Orpurt.
And Kevin has posted a lot more on this fascinating topic on his blog, and you can find that at WTHI-TV.com.
It is a fascinating topic.